There is a clip we saw on Arise TV. It says, Nigeria's criminal economy in focus. When we talk, this is national TV for sure. When we tell people that these people know the truth, we just brought it for you to see the clip. Because here is show and tell. We don't just talk, we bring it for you to see in case you have not seen it. Nigeria's criminal economy in focus. So, under 1999 Constitution, Nigeria, under the fraudulent 1999 Constitution, is a criminal enterprise.
That's it.
We thank our sister that sent this shot to us. This is Arise TV Live, August 27, 2025. They know that Nigeria under the fraudulent 1999 Constitution is a criminal enterprise. And then what are they doing about it?
Nothing. Deceiving you with shows, football, basketball, Big Brother, Big Sister, midweek services. Right.
It's sad. Because we know, like we said, the topic said, that the parasitic entity called Nigeria is what is draining the brilliance of the indigenous peoples. You see, the indigenous peoples of the indigenous ethnic nations that make up this colonial entity called Nigeria are extremely clever and intelligent. We know they're intelligent. Because anywhere they go outside Nigeria, they stand out. All because of their exceptional skills and qualities. So why is it that they cannot prosper in the land of their birth? Because of the parasitic system that sucks life, drains. Brother Tony said, Nigeria is an incinerator of talents. All it does is eat up the skills, the talents of our youths and our people, making us look like we are stupid. We must bring the system down. That's why we say we must decolonize first. Anybody inviting you to any voting or election for whatever to change a new driver, they are all criminals. They're together. Criminal gang. But you know what? You can stop them because you are more in number. Our brother Okwama says they have normalized all kinds of evils on this planet Earth. Of course, it's the system now running. You have to use a system to normalize that. You put a system and the evil, devilish system in place. Everybody will start functioning according to that system. It's like mold, like molded block. If your block, the mold you're using to mold block is round, the block will come out round. If it's square, the block will come out square. If it's rectangular, it will come out rectangular. So they knew this. So they set the system that will make you unproductive. We want to listen to our brother. He's talking about that 1999 Constitution is the one that breeds the corruption you're seeing. We have corrupt people all over the world, even America. But the only reason you're not seeing corruption everywhere is because of the system that are running. America has a true federal system. But we don't have a nation yet, not to talk of a system. So there's nothing anybody can do. Peter Obi cannot perform magic. Delefara to me has said it. He said even Jesus Christ comes, he cannot be able to produce positive result under the 1999 Constitution. But on Monday, he will say it. After taking few of you, on Tuesday, he will say another thing. Because this is what they do. They are benefiting from the system. So if we talk more and they feel that people are hearing, they will try to say what we're saying. If they are not at this thing, they call them in the night and give them some money, they will change their mouth. But if you check what people that have said the same thing for 25 years, is Ninas. They've never changed. They've never deviated. They continue to tell you, this is what the problem is. This is how we fix it. And you have been avoiding the solution. Why are you crying? It's garbage in, garbage out. What you sow is what you reap. Nigeria is functioning as built. It's built to be a parasitic entity and sucking the lives of the people. That is why it's doing what it's doing. Let's listen to our brother. Thank you.
Constitution creates massive avenues for corruption and comprehensively protects the potential beneficiaries of corruption. What do we mean? In section 6, subsection 6c, the Constitution absolves government of responsibility towards you. Government does not owe you any obligations at all for welfare, for security, for education, for equal treatment, or any kind of benefit at all. What we have in section 14 that says the welfare and security of citizens is number one duty of government. Now, we actually see lawyers who go to TV to say a government is owing us that obligation. Whereas section 6, subsection 6c expressly absolve government of that responsibility towards you. That responsibility mentioned in a part of the Constitution that is non-justiciable. It is in black and white there that you cannot, if you go to section 6, subsection 6c of the 1999 Constitution, you will see that the whole of chapter 2 that has those things that should be done for you as citizen, for your welfare, for your security, for your education, for your healthcare, everything, housing, every good thing is listed in chapter 2 of that Constitution. But that section 6, subsection 6c, makes it discretionary. It says that you can. It's not. They say it's non-justiciable. That is it is there at the discretion of the government to do or not to do for you. And so, if that is the case, what can a new president do when the Constitution already mandates the evil that that is discretionary to them, and so they don't owe you any obligation? Then you come to section 81, 82. The president is required to go to get permission to spend money from the National Assembly by way of appropriation. But in section 82, the same president is handed the spare key to go to take all the monies in the treasury by saying that while the National Assembly is debating, he is at liberty to run government spending money subject to a certain dubious limit. When the thieves write the rules, what is that limit? They say subject to 50% of what was appropriated the year before. And you now begin to see Ghana must go in the time of debate of appropriation. They use Ghana must go to secure the figures they want against the year that will come, so that when that year comes, they can take half of the bogus figures that had nothing to do with development, that they put into the budget. That's where all the trillions went. They take the money without reference now to the assembly can debate to no end. There were times they passed budget by September in the year of what that's supposed to be the year of execution. And so the spare key to the treasury under this constitution is in the hands of that same president that is supposed to be seeking permission from National Assembly to spend money. The governors have the same provisions in sections 121, 122. Let the lawyers in the land go and look at it. Let those who Constitution is a document for the citizen. It's online everywhere. Go and see whether these provisions are not there. The spare key of the treasury of your state is in the hands of your governor, and your governors know. The president knows. So when they see you shouting about corruption, they know that you don't know what you are saying. They take advantage of your ignorance. Young people listen. Then section 308 gives them blanket immunity. You can't question them for whatever they do. Whether you see them, you saw Ganduje and all of the dollar he was blowing into it. What has heaven fallen since the time it was seen? All of these billions and trillions you see that everybody is being accused. Accountant General, it was the other time, 109 billion. Yeah, that the one they caught up, they caught up with, the one they discovered. What are the ones they don't discover? Tell me all the governors that have been coming and living since 1999. Is there any one of them without a case file for one humongous stealing or the other? How many of them are sitting in prison today? Because the constitution that gave them the spare key to the treasury also gave them immunity. And where's the source of what else is the source of the impunity we see than the immunity that is constitutionally provided? What is a new president going to do when the constitution mandates the corruption and protects the benefits of corruption? Is it EFCC? EFCC was just a vendetta platform that Obasanjo created to hunt after. Has EFCC done anything different from hunting political opponents down since that time, or ICPC? And so let us not, the tap from where corruption is flowing is the constitutional provisions that absolve government of responsibility towards you, so all the money available is already on one side of the table, and they have the spare key to go and take it from where it is. They have immunity from being a question while they're in office. Where are you going to get the dividend of democracy from? And so it doesn't matter how well intentioned the new president can wear one trouser throughout the year, or one shirt throughout the year, or one wristwatch throughout the year. How does that address the question of the chief executives of the states being able to take all the money in the treasury?
Wow, very good question. We have a valid case against this Nigerian entity. We know that the so-called 1999 constitution is a flawed document. We know it's the foundation of this parasitism that we are talking about. As we are watching, they are extracting wealth, they are draining all our potentials. We can see that our people are suffering on a daily basis. It represents everything wrong with the current political structure. Exploitation, corruption, oppression, denial of sovereignty. Ninas has been at the forefront so that we can reclaim our power from these criminals. This is a criminal enterprise. Oh my God, even Arise put it up without us paying them 20 million.
Yes.
Can't you see? What else now? Somebody will say, oh, it's not on TV. Arise told you that Nigeria economy is a criminal enterprise. Go ahead, my dear. I'm not on the screen.
Yes. And Ninas is asking, we are asking, what can a new government do when the constitution already mandates corruption and impunity? Zaya, the politicians, Zanai, ndị na-eje n'igwe, Zan, community leaders, answer us. What will a new government
And you cannot be raptured under these circumstances. He got no here, no rapture is coming for you.
not here? Rapture what? No rapture. Nobody is getting raptured. You see, Jesus, he's not coming. We have already contacted him. We said,
you
don't
can't
come.
escape this one. No escaping.
We have told Jesus not to come. He's not coming for any rapture. He's on hold. Everything is on pause. I know Nugafia here. We are here with you people. Don't think you destroy the land and then you'll be raptured. Not rapturing anyway. We are here. We are asking you. Just think for a moment. The Constitution mandates corruption and impunity, and protects the people that bring this corruption, that carry it out. We are asking you, that you're chasing and dragging our people for your stupid 2027 election. What will a new president do? What will a new government do when the constitution already mandates the corruption? They refer to me, Showore, all of you deceiving our people, playing on their ignorance. We are asking you, what will a new government do differently that will stop the pain, that will stop colonialism? We are asking. Because nobody can lie anymore. Of course, during the week, we saw Tinubu. He said, no more corruption since I took over as president.
He looks like corruption personified.
Hey. And the thing is that people are lying, like the international people that know what is going on, because thank God for internet, you cannot lie with your media anymore. All you brown envelope journalists, you can't lie anymore. They are getting direct information. That's why America is passing all the sanctions, doing all the things it's doing to protect America, to protect themselves. Because very soon, Nigeria will collapse and all of you will want to flood into America. and break down their own system. They don't want that. So they are working. Even UK, Britain, that established this parasitic entity, is also protecting herself
Mhm.
and putting measures in place to cover their system away from when you will collapse. You
Of
won't collapse.
course. There's plenty of shark in the Mediterranean Sea to make sure nobody shows up on the shore. Hungry sharks waiting to eat.
So Tinubu is boasting, no more corruption since I took over as president. As he was saying that, a viral video made out, Nigeria police counting their money inside the car. Please, my sister. You see it? They are counting money. As the president is lying, no more corruption since I became president. Providence through the video to us, at us. Not people bring them. It came by itself. Nigeria police counting money that they extorted from the people.
That's how bold they are. Or like in an open area, they didn't even try to hide. That's how like
They
this is
can't
part
hide
of
now
my job responsibility, to be counting money
because
after shit.
against the corruption. Why will you hide? This is what they came to do now. That's the assignment, because there are officers in the office taking the cuts. So when they finish, they take the money to their big organs that will share and give them some. Just like kidnapping and all the things you're seeing, it's government that is funding it. Terrorism, government is funding it. All of them, all the officials that are funding, they have their, even church, they fund church, they establish church, take money from the people and share. Corruption personified. For you to
Pastors
know
are sponsoring elections now, and then you have to bring return on investment.
exactly. So for you to know that what we're saying is not just Delta Police Command arrest officers filmed counting cash
Right.
in patrol vehicle. This is all they will do. Punch newspaper. You are arresting the officer. Why? He's doing what you people called him to do. Why are you arresting him? Oh, to deceive the people, as if you're working. He said Delta State Command has said it arrested the officers who appeared in a viral video counting bundles of cash inside
Why showing us the back of them, right? So how do we even know it's them officer?
My dear, what are you arresting? What you arrest? It's movie now, the acting movie. There's nothing that arrested. There's nothing. It's like it's the same thing with church now. You know, when all these priests impregnate children, they will carry them from one place to another interior place. They will say, they will remove the father. They didn't remove, they relocated him where he can carry on with his work and he will not be disturbed, because if people are disturbing them too much. So it's the same thing with police. It's the same thing. That's why we say the system is corruption
The
personified.
system is doing what it's set up to do. So don't expect anything else. This is
No,
what
don't
it's supposed
expect
to do.
anything else. You expecting something else is just like deceiving yourself. That's why we said we must bring the system down, reconstruct the union, because there's nothing a new government can do, because the constitution mandates what you're saying. The unitary constitution, the lawyers that should know, but they pretend not to know. The judges that ought to know, they pretend not to know, because they are all benefiting from the corruption.